Iron Shell we'll see soon. Bottom lane, Katsuomi might give up first blood. Celery finds it. Now, DM in some danger. Duracho doesn't have another round of a stun to work with, so DM's not going to go down. They'll do a lot of damage to the Tide Hunter nonetheless, but he's still got a decent amount of regen to play with in the lane. With no supports here, they just have to hope they're not going to get blocked too much in the trees. They are tickling DM, but this goddamn ghost, when the movement speed's slow, it's ridiculous. DM, is he ever actually going to be able to escape him? And he's got a little bit of a one charge for work with. Duracho will try and dive under the tower with a big crit. They'll bring him down. Dude, that took so long.
That's just insane. Like, the 25% movement slow from the ghost that's ranged. It's one of the best ones. Mid lane, they do have amplified damage. They are going... Yeah? They're not gonna kill him. Yeah, by the way, the ghost is too broken. I love the ghost. It's like the strongest creep to get if you're a Chen. It's very nice, or an Enchantress. Tiny unfortunately TP'd out mid. They got Celery as well, so...
They'll take him and they'll get a kill.
Yep.
Pow probably should go down now. Got all the creeps, got the illusions. And the big issue with Marcy, you are not a hero that farms the jungle very fast, and I can't imagine the Ire is really going to make that much different. So this is a big advantage. I mean, this tower will get glyphed up, but it's still going to go down. We saw Quinn rotate, and they weren't able to even bring down the T1 tower mid. Quinn's going to make another movement to Duracho, and DM, no level up in the Ravage. We'll try and look for the TP out and should be able to make it. Quinn toss not available. Might go for Katsuomi instead. Rubik shows himself for a second, is going to give a free kill over towards Gaming Gladiators. Couple of crits and a stack as well, potentially. Duracho pings it and, yeah, toss back up. They'll take it with ease. See if he's going to get some backup. Relocate will come through. Do they want to bring the Marcy up the back of the relocate? They will. Watson has the ultimate. Is this a fight they're going to be able to take? Ravage isn't leveled up still from DM. So no big ultimate for the turnaround, but the damage it's lacking. Hand to God with all the auras. They just don't have enough to go through the survivability on Gaming Gladiators, and if you don't have it now, when will you ever get it? These auras are going to continue to be picked up as Gaming Gladiators will now be able to get the tier 1 tower in the mid lane, and this is just a classic GG lineup and probably another classic GG outcome as well.
Not possible this week.
Oh, okay, Quinn's coming. Never mind, Quinn has ace. I'm just watching a Chen just activate drums and try and run down a Rubik, and then Quinn just pops out of nowhere with the runes that we were speaking about earlier. You can't even kill Celery, and they're coming. Like, they are bringing everyone from Gaming Gladiators. They're going to be able to connect on Katsuomi. What a vacuum into Quinn's combo with the Arcane Rune. What do you know? Another power rune. It's just so easy when you are playing with this net worth lead for Quinn to always get the runes.
Relocate?
Surely, right? Surely. Okay. They'll get Celery at least by the looks of it. Duracho's going to be able to go to turn kill. Will. Okay, man. Oh, let me second guess for a second. That breathed fire from no one. Yeah, at least, alright. Celery goes down. Are they going to be able to get away? They will. Watson tries to duck into the trees. And with the rebound, he will TP out. So Celery first death. That means he's probably pizza party for him.
Want that, and that's all it takes. Instant pizza party. Man, you Australians are... Oh no!
Oh.
Not that us.
Are they actually going in for this now, though? I don't know. I mean, you got Ravage this time for the fight. Quinn is incredibly deep. Crimson Guard's going to be able to mitigate a lot of the damage from Watson, and yeah, again, that was the thing through the auras. They're not killing anyone. They're all full health. Like, what is going on?
I mean, they still have to even run. Yeah, okay, I guess you do push high ground. Even if you don't get the toss, you still push. Because, what can they do? Like, this Ravage is just not there. DM did... I can't say it's on him, really. No one is doing a lot on their side.
Solo killing bottom. And he's killing a Fishman. Fishman takes a toss. Okay, he doesn't have the attack speed. Oh, that was close.
Toss?
What? Okay. I saw the GG. That scared me. I saw Katsuomi toss DM in. I was like, hang on, is he trolling Tiny Airlines? But
He's-
I doubt he's going to die. They have way too many good level 1 spells to not find First Blood, and it's going to be no one that claims it as well. So already a pretty good matchup for the Ember Spirit versus the Pangolier. Now he has the First Blood advantage as well. Be okay though, has an early stick. Fairy Fire if it was even required as well. Bottom lane now, the Racho is going to eat another stun with the Inkswell. Will connect, and bottom lane is definitely one of the weaker ones. Yes, Chaos Knight's incredibly strong laner, but the Enigma through level 1, level 2 might be a bit of a concern, and we're already seeing Entity being able to capitalize, so much better start for the boys on Entity in the second game.
Yeah, I actually think no matter what, it isn't truly no matter what you have on 5, but
Do you have a preference real quick as well with the Underlord Facet? Because I've seen a couple...
oh, I'm going for
Today?
Yeah. He's,
With bottom lane, actually, hold that. Celery, another death. I thought maybe Darachu might be able to get a turn kill into Katomi, but Katomi was alright.
so he's going for the Necronomicon, right? That's what he
Yes.
took. Yeah, I'm literally taking the splash almost every game. I just like it way too much. You know,
Okay,
you get a couple of kills, you get plus 200 damage, you splash around. It feels good, especially when you're trading. You get mana break, right? That's something nice. That Watson. No Necronomicons needed here. That's the problem with Lina. If Sven isn't close enough, she gets lifted. Pit of Malice. There's so much damage coming from Underlord. This is something that we warned earlier. I think this was some sort of miscommunication, because his TP would have worked if Tofu just ran straight in and used
Mid lane.
lift.
Quinn has level 6. I mean, Slide's going to be back up in a couple of seconds. Won't be able to dodge that stun. Quinn needs to go the long way around. Still, the second one will connect before the Rolling Thunder expires, and Quinn, he's going to be okay. So, I mean, 7 denies over the 5, just has a little bit of an experience lead, and using that level 6 instantly is Quinn to help get a really big advantage. I mean, keep in mind, no one, he had First Blood too, so the fact that Quinn is able to offset that advantage is huge. Unfortunately, he will not be able to get the power room, but we know what Quinn can do on the Pangolier, so scary to give him a kill like that. Telekinesis back into the Firestorm. They are lacking a little bit of damage at the moment, but it looks like they'll still be able to find it after a couple of seconds with that chase. I don't know, I really like playmakers, and I think this hero is fun as hell to play as well, so I'm a little bit biased, but I don't, in general, I don't like heroes that are in the meta for such a long time.
Drive around with Rolling Thunder, so it's a fun one. Mid
Lane, they're baiting, actually. Quinn's gonna jump in, and now with the double supports from Entity waiting in the shadows, Quinn will still be able to get some mitigation. Shield Crash and enables him to play with the Rolling Thunder. I don't know if this kill potentially was considering it, but importantly, he's gonna be able to get out with his life.
Yeah, never mind, get him out. I'm done. Just, I feel the pain of Entity. Rubik though?
They can go back in maybe with a big shield crash with some teleports, and yeah, that'll come through with the Fiend's Gate. No one. Have they got detection for the Ember Spirit? He'll still commit actually with the Slide, because no one knows he can escape with the Stampede, and meanwhile Fishman also gets out with the Centaur's ultimate, so that is Fiend's Gate used. A couple of TPs to mid from Gaming Gladiators, and NT will be able to strike back.
Yeah, at least they got the Rubik. They really needed it. Nice little Searing Chain mid.
Surely now, right? Surely now. Okay.
Maybe another one.
By the looks of it, potentially. No one's going to continue to chase. This is scary, man, to get kills, because we've also seen so far through this tournament as well, no one with a good Ember Spirit game. That could be devastating. It's 4-1 already.
Yeah, keep in mind that this is the Ember that had First Blood, so he still needed to recover even after having a First Blood, but still good. The only reason why they couldn't even attempt going on Quinn is because there was no mana for Phantom's Embrace. Grimstroke didn't have it, so you lived.
This could be scary with the pit. No chain control from no one. I say that though. Be able to get away with Remnant. Quinn is committing. No one's still got another Remnant to work with. The first stun connects. If they got any more follow-up, Quinn is waiting on the Remnant. A nice sidestep, and now Quinn, well, he's committed. He is stuck in Dire's territory. And with a double Storm Hammer coming through from Fishman, but the damage is currently lacking, but DM, he'll fix that issue. Now maybe Ace, next person they look for. Ace has got the Atos and the pit back up. There's going to be some turn potential. Maxed out Firestorm. Telekinesis back in. Another round of the root. And they just went too far. Not respecting the damage out of the Underlord. And Ace will make them pay. Duracho even swings over to get involved as well in the early game action. Someone was pinging. It must have been Entity though. Worried me for a little bit. They're coming. They're splitting up their forces. Quinn might be in a position to actually pop the smoke. In fact, it'll be Tofu first. Gladiators are nearby, but importantly, Rolling Thunder on cooldown for 5 more seconds. They might be able to take the fight now, though. We've got to keep an eye on what he's going to be able to do with the Laguna Blade, but it's just not enough damage. 2,000 health, Chaos Knight, he's okay. Now, Quinn, thinking about activating the Rolling Thunder, but will not be able to stop Entity from getting further away, so it is 1 kill. I mean, that's all 10 heroes down bottom at 12 minutes into the game.
Yeah, that was the smoke attempt by Entity to defend their triangle and also get a kill or two. No one is still around, but the double damage bottled by Quinn. Sometimes you can steal it with Sleight of Fist. Didn't happen for no one.
And they're gonna fight. I mean, Quinn has DD. Quinn wants to fight. And in a choke point area like this, the only issue for him is the Rolling Thunder. Just being stopped thanks to the Soulbind. So yeah, you'll get Fishman. There was definitely the avenue to potentially get an extra kill as well, but Kataomi is always going to be an issue for the Pangolier this game.
Yep, Soulbind.
Really? I mean, they knew exactly where it was. It was just too greedy. I'm super, super greedy from no one. I mean, you TP back, you want to refill the resources. It would feel horrible.
The purpose is to pop Warcry, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, so that's it?
Yep.
So Fishman's net worth going to continue to drop. Do you feel like that is enough for supports nowadays? Because we see a lot of them being able to scale, right? You know, Enigma this game can scale. Not only Auras has a lot of value in team fights, but late game Black Hole, we see a lot of...
That's it. You know, I enjoyed this. Celery, mid lane.
Looking from DM. I'm going to try and target down with the Enigma at the moment. They should be able to get a pretty free kill, but can they get Ace next as well? Without the Auras, Ace isn't as survivable. We'll try and go through the portal. That's not going to be the case, but maybe with the stolen Stampede, he can escape it. No one. Hot pursuit, but the Ember Spirit will be able to catch up. And now inside the river, Duracho, Quinn working hand in hand. They'll try and move over towards Tofu, but it's a numbers disadvantage, and I don't know if they can even the trade with just these two heroes. Duracho wants to at least make the attempt. DM is still here, but won't be able to catch up to the Centaur by the looks of it. Quinn, they have scouted out the Pangolier stuck inside the river. Now Quinn, I mean, they're intercepting on the escape. Gonna get a little bit of protection out of the shield crash, but I don't think it's gonna be enough in the end, especially with what's in nearby. The Laguna Blade and the right placement. No, they run straight into Celery's Black Hole. He doesn't even have a blink dagger. He can just walk into the middle, land it onto 4. And Quinn, he knew exactly what was going, and it was all a bait. The master plan from the mid laner.
Sorry for ruining your cast. Ever since I started,
my friend.
Yeah, I always wanted to scream Black Hole when a good one happens.
Oh, that was a perfect one. Quinn still goes down, but we're going to see the return kill in the end with this stolen Inkswell. What a sequence of events, and man, so much action this game. And you take a look at the net worth lead at 7,000 for Gaming Gladiators, and with 14 to 12 kill count, you'd think it'd be much closer, but this is all right. Well, they're going to have the Fiend's Gate to add the extra numbers they feel like is needed. Nice. Stun comes out at the last second. The Stampede will give no value to the Centaur. That is a kill and the ultimate on cooldown. Duracho is looking for the +1 with the help of Tofu under the tower. There is no concern. No T2 tower means his formation's a little bit awkward for them to play with. No one's still going to run towards the Rubik, but no one. Can you really take with this with all the control? Your Scepter's used, but as soon as you come back down, there's going to be a pit. And now a shield crash as well, dropped straight on the deck. Celery happy with dropping a solo Black Hole because he knows there's going to be no response, and still they've got the Inkswell stolen, so Quinn, they'll be able to catch up to Kataomi. Is once again Gaming Gladiators are rolling a fight right at front of the T3 tower as they can poke the high ground.
The small little mechanical things there, like Ace, he didn't want to use his Pit of Malice instantly or Athos on Ember because he knows it's just going to get Yuled up. Instead, he lets CK use the Orchid, and then he uses Pit of Malice on top of Yules. So, Ember had absolutely no chance of escaping. He almost got pushed out by Rolling Thunder, though, but still, Too much damage.
I know, Lizard, honestly, I'm a little worried for teams versus Glamin. Like, it seems like...
Duracio, there's a full smoke for him.
They know, though, they are well aware the scan is on the mark and they're ready to be able to converge and protect Duracio. They might be a bit too late, though. Weren't expecting how fast the damage count, eh? Ace wasn't able to go through the portal to help with the pipe, and now he is stuck here. So, a bit of an oversight. Gaming Gladiators thought the Chaos Knight would be survivable enough for them to get there in time, but that is not the case.
Yeah, I think Duracio is allowed like 2 or 3 of these. That's in every game that I watch Gaming Gladiators, so it's fine. You know, that's the copium all GG fans need right now.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yeah, well, we'll see if that's enough. Duracio and Celery run into Kataomi, so a bit of a freebie onto the Grimstroke. Bottom's already shoved out, so this T2 tower will go down. And maybe, let's see what the call is. High ground's a bit scary. Duracio is coming down, so maybe they're trying to form up for a potential push. We'll see. Can they?
Oh, the
Duracio,
blinking.
aggressive jump in. Look at the sun, they might be able to blow him down through one control. Yeah, you've got the yours, but still, it just sets up for the pit time and time again. Your yours will enter the silence, but it just kind of baits you in the end. And Gaming Gladiators have always been a team that know exactly when to go the high ground. This opportunity now gives them a second full set of barracks.
Yeah, they have a tier 2 on top lane. Because of that, there is no possibility of mega creeps. There is a possibility of the game ending, but okay, they're going to respect them, go back, CKT ping top. The problem that I see from Entity as well, like they have 2 supports with 2 shards. One has Aetherland's shard, the other has Drum's shard. There's absolutely no defensive items coming from them or abilities. Ember did show his positioning, and look at that.
And again, they're going to go Duracio, no hesitation, but the pit's going to be laid down. They'll try and drop the backline team, wants to cause chaos. He won't be able to buy enough time for no one to activate the remnants and get away. Meanwhile, that Rolling Thunder being kited. Eyes on Watson and what he's going to be able to do here with the Luna. BKB is available, so it's going to be difficult for them to be able to control her momentarily. DM finds an opportunity onto Celery. They want to take the Black Hole out of the equation. They're going to be able to do so successfully. Now continuing over towards Quinn as well. This is their opportunity to strike back, and they're going to do it in such a fine way. As Tofu and Ace,
oh, nice blink.
What's the call? They're going to look to try and go in. Duracio will be able to get the blink away. Fishman wanting to hunt, but everyone else, they actually guessed the wrong direction. Fishman, he's hot on the tail of Duracio. Blink back up shortly, and
oh, he lost vision.
He should be able to make it away.
Right, like he lost vision. Catalina is becoming an issue. He's got this full small crit completed. It's gonna be dealing some damage if they don't jump her.
Smoke pops. Trying to deal with the Phantasm illusion slowly. And what will make it a little bit frustrating, you see the respect from either side. Like Gaming, they're not going to walk into the high ground. Entity, they're not going to walk to the other high ground. I say that Quinn is kind of moving forward. Duracio as well. Aggressive jumping because the Phantasm illusion gives him the information. Watson's going to be able to stand his ground and activate the BKB. They've locked on towards the Chaos Knight, but Duracio gets some separation thanks to the Force Stuff. And now importantly, the BKB is out for Watson. And how does he fight with this on cooldown? Over to the right side, they've got the Black Hole solo onto the Ember Spirit. Once again, there is no counter. Who needs a BKB when apparently they can't even close the distance? All the stuns they have, they will get nowhere near Celery. Now Duracio, an aggressive jump forward. It's a pretty decent stun from DM, but Watson can just not stand his ground. Quinn and Ace, they know their role. Just run towards Selena. Make sure she cannot freely right-click him. These are 2 heroes without buybacks, and this is about to be potentially game.
Yeah, they could still go for top lane, but instead they're going for game, like you said. Sven is caught.
A buyback, I suppose, wasting a little bit of time. It's not much, though. He won't actually even die, okay. Drag back will indeed. Ember's up in a couple seconds. You're not going to have DM. That'll be a dieback instantly. They surround the Centaur. And now in with the Phantasm. They're on top of the Lena as well. No buyback. And Gaming Gladiators, they will have a date with Team Spirit in the Grand Finals. What an absolute beatdown.
Yeah, absolutely.